Planning kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo can be an exciting endeavor, but it's crucial to understand the importance of obtaining the necessary permits. You might be tempted to forego this step to save time or money, but skipping permits can lead to significant issues down the road. As a homeowner in Kitchener-Waterloo, it's essential to know that local regulations are in place to ensure safety, quality, and compliance with municipal standards. This article dives into the potential consequences of not securing a permit for your kitchen renovation. We'll explore the risks, including fines, legal complications, and potential problems when it comes time to sell your home. Additionally, we'll discuss how unpermitted work can affect your homeowner's insurance and why some contractors might push you to skip this crucial step. Our goal is to equip you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and avoid unnecessary headaches during your home improvement journey. Whether you're updating cabinetry or planning a complete overhaul, understanding the permit process will help you navigate your renovation projects smoothly and successfully. Understanding the legal requirements for kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo. Undertaking a kitchen renovation in Kitchener-Waterloo involves more than just choosing the right cabinets and countertops. It also requires navigating local building codes and regulations. In this region, obtaining the appropriate permits is a legal requirement for most renovation projects, including kitchen upgrades. Ignoring this step can lead to significant consequences, such as fines, project delays, or even the need to reverse completed work. Understanding these requirements ensures not only compliance, but also helps in maintaining the safety and integrity of your home. The first step in the permit process is determining the scope of your renovation. In Kitchener-Waterloo, permits are generally required for structural changes, electrical work, and plumbing modifications. For example, if your kitchen renovation involves knocking down walls, rerouting plumbing lines, or installing new electrical circuits, you'll likely need a permit. On the other hand, cosmetic changes like painting or installing new flooring typically do not require permits. It's crucial to consult with your contractor or the local building department to ascertain what is needed for your specific project. Always check with the City of Kitchener or the City of Waterloo's building department for specific permit requirements related to your project. Keep in mind that obtaining a permit can take time, so factor this into your renovation timeline to avoid unnecessary delays. Hiring a professional contractor who is familiar with local regulations can streamline the permitting process and ensure compliance. Save all documentation related to permits and inspections, as they may be required during the sale of your home. Be prepared for inspections at various stages of your renovation to ensure all work meets local building codes. Risks and consequences of skipping permits for your Kitchener-Waterloo kitchen upgrade. Embarking on a kitchen renovation in Kitchener-Waterloo without obtaining the necessary permits can have significant repercussions. The local building codes and regulations are in place for a reason, to ensure safety, structural integrity, and proper functionality of your home. Skipping this crucial step might seem like a way to save time and money initially, but it often leads to more costly and time-consuming problems down the road. One of the primary risks is that your renovation could be deemed non-compliant with local building standards, leading to penalties or even a mandate to undo the work done. If you're caught without the proper permits, you could face fines or be required to halt your project until compliance is achieved. This delay can be both frustrating and costly, especially if you've already invested significant resources into the renovation. Moreover, when you decide to sell your home, unpermitted work can become a sticking point, potentially reducing your property's value or deterring potential buyers. Home inspections often uncover such inconsistencies, and rectifying them might require additional renovations or, worse, tearing out completed work to meet regulations. Consult with a professional contractor like Kitchen and Bath Reno guys who are familiar with local permit requirements to streamline the process. Always double-check with the Kitchener-Waterloo Municipal Office to understand which types of work require permits. Consider the long-term benefits of compliance, such as ensuring safety and enhancing your home's resale value. Factor in time for the permit approval process in your renovation timeline to avoid unexpected delays. Keep documentation and records of all permits and inspections for future reference and peace of mind. How unpermitted kitchen renovations can affect your home's value in Kitchener-Waterloo. When undertaking kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo, obtaining the necessary permits is not just a legal requirement, but also a crucial factor that can significantly impact your home's value. Failing to secure a permit can lead to complications when it comes time to sell your property. Potential buyers in cities like Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge are increasingly savvy and often request documentation on recent renovations to ensure the work complies with local building codes. Without permits, your home could be flagged for non-compliance, which might deter buyers or reduce offers. Unpermitted renovations can also affect your home's appraisal value. Appraisers typically look for signs that renovations have been completed to code. If they suspect otherwise, they may assign a lower value to your home, potentially influencing mortgage approvals and refinancing opportunities. Moreover, unpermitted work can lead to insurance issues. In the event of a claim, insurers may refuse to cover damages related to unapproved renovations, leaving homeowners financially vulnerable. Given these risks, it's crucial to ensure all renovations are permitted and adhere to local regulations. Consult with a local contractor who understands the permit requirements for kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo. Check with the City of Kitchener or City of Waterloo to understand specific permit requirements for your project. Keep records of all permits and inspections for future reference, especially when selling your home. Consider hiring a real estate agent familiar with the local market to help navigate selling a home with unpermitted work. If you've already completed renovations without a permit, consult with a professional about retroactively obtaining one. Steps to correct unpermitted kitchen work in Kitchener-Waterloo. If you've undertaken kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo without securing the necessary permits, it's crucial to address this oversight promptly to avoid potential legal and financial consequences. The first step is to pause any ongoing work and assess the extent of the renovations that require permits. Typically, any structural changes, electrical updates, or plumbing modifications will need approval from local authorities. Understanding which aspects of your renovation need permits will guide you in rectifying the situation. Once you've identified the unpermitted work, the next step is to contact the building department of your local municipality. In Kitchener and Waterloo, you can reach out to their respective city halls to inquire about retroactive permits. It's important to be honest and upfront about the work completed so far. Building inspectors may need to visit your home to assess the renovations and determine if they meet the current building codes. Be prepared to make adjustments or corrections to align with safety standards and code requirements. Document everything. Keep detailed records of the work done, including receipts, plans, and any communication with contractors. This documentation can help during the permit application process. Hire licensed professionals. If you haven't already, consider hiring licensed contractors familiar with local regulations. They can assist in bringing your renovation up to code efficiently. Budget for corrections. Be prepared for potential additional costs related to bringing your kitchen up to code, as retroactive permits may require modifications or further inspections. Communicate with neighbors. Inform your neighbors about the situation, especially if the work has caused any disruption. Good communication can prevent complaints that could complicate the permit process. Plan future projects carefully. Use this experience to ensure that all future renovations start with the proper permits to avoid similar issues. Consulting local experts. Ensuring compliance with Kitchener-Waterloo's renovation regulations. When planning kitchen renovations in Kitchener-Waterloo, consulting local experts is crucial for ensuring compliance with regional regulations. The area's building codes are in place to ensure safety, quality, and consistency in home improvements. Failing to secure the necessary permits not only risks fines and legal issues, but can also complicate future home sales, as potential buyers may be wary of unpermitted work. Local renovation experts bring invaluable knowledge of these regulations and can guide you through the permit application process, saving you time and stress. Working with professionals familiar with Kitchener-Waterloo's specific requirements can also help in identifying any additional permits you might need, such as electrical or plumbing permits, which are often required for comprehensive kitchen renovations. By leveraging their experience, you can avoid common pitfalls that DIY renovators often encounter, such as overlooking critical code requirements that could lead to costly corrections down the line. Additionally, experts can provide insights into the latest trends and materials that meet both your aesthetic preferences and regulatory standards. Engage a local contractor who is well versed in Kitchener-Waterloo's building codes to oversee your project. Schedule an initial consultation to discuss your renovation ideas and verify which permits will be necessary. Ensure that all electrical and plumbing work is completed by licensed professionals to meet local safety standards. Use the City of Kitchener's online resources to familiarize yourself with the permit application process. Keep detailed records of all renovations and permits, as these will be beneficial for future home appraisals or sales. Don't leave your kitchen renovation to chance. Ensure you're on the right side of local regulations. At Kitchen and Bath Reno Guys Kitchener-Waterloo, we specialize in kitchen renovations Kitchener-Waterloo and can guide you through the permit process. Book your free estimate or call us for a quote at 226-894-0234. Visit kitchenandbathrenoguys.ca for more information. Check out our reviews on Kitchen and Bath Reno Guys on Google and see why we're the trusted choice for kitchen transformations.